What's going on, you guys? This be your boy, Scattered by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. What's going on, you guys? I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday, just like I am. All right, now before we get into anything else, let's talk about what we got coming up. As you guys already know, the SWV and Escape show, The Queens of R&B, is out, and it airs every Sunday night at 8/7 Central on Bravo, and it also airs on Peacock on the very next day. But not only that, me, Terrence, and Josiah do our own panel, the Roast and Review panel on SWV and Escape show, and it airs every Tuesday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and it will be rotated between myself, giving you the real tea, and Josiah. This upcoming episode of Roast and Review will be on T's platform, and we also want to thank you guys for tuning in. Once again, we did not expect for you guys to tune in the way that you did, but we got nearly 500 people in the chat, and overall, we have like 5K viewers overall. So thank you guys for tuning in to Roast and Review. Thank you for supporting, and we really appreciate it. Also, this Friday, if you are a avid watcher of the Chasing reality series, me and Jamar will be we'll be interviewing, Kesey from Chasing Dallas on March the 10th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Central Time. So make sure you guys are tuning in and make sure you guys are ready to view because we have nothing but the tea for you. All right. So with that being said, that's pretty much it. So now it is time for us to get just a tad bit messy. Okay. Now, with that being said, let's get into it. Now, Chris Bassett is on a warpath right about now, and he's going after anybody that ever spoke ill against him. Now, his target is Robyn Dixon, the best friend of Vienna Nick Giselle Bryant. He's been doing a couple of interviews. I know he did an interview with DJ Richie Sky, and I think he did an interview with a channel called Husbands of Bravo. I know that I recently reached out to him for an interview. I sent an email just earlier today. Hopefully, I get a response, and hopefully, I get to ask him the questions that the Scotty Gang would like to be answered. However, Chris Bassett was on DJ Richie Sky. Well, I don't think he was on DJ Richie Sky when he said this, but he went on a platform. As a matter of fact, let me look and see what platform it is, because if it's on here, then I don't want to just play it and then not know where it came from. So I think okay. Okay, I see what he was on. He was on Two Peas in a Pod podcast. Okay, and he says that he thinks that Robyn Dixon should be demoted to a friend of on the Real Housewives of Potomac. So at this particular point, I'm gonna mute my mic so we can listen in on what he had to say. Let's get into it, y'all.
If you were Andy or Bravo, what would you do with the cast next season?
Man, that's a tough question. I mean, I think now that all this stuff has come out, I think there's a lot of unanswered questions. I think, as fans, they deserve to know and have it be talked about now. In all honesty, I don't know that I'd make any changes at this point. I think you let it go. Now, maybe people may not have as prominent a role as they had before, maybe, and have to earn that back. I know that's been
that's what I think.
Yeah, that's what Tamara said.
That's what I think.
It's been done before. Precedent, that's the word I was looking for, has been set. Yeah. So I think you have to do something. If you do absolutely nothing, right, if you bring everybody back as is, I think it leaves a bad taste for our show.
For sure.
That people can just do whatever they want to. I mean, I know my wife is very upset because, they, like you said, with your husband, like, we have other things that we're doing. We don't always have time to film, but production's favorite line is, we're making a TV show. This is better for your story, whatever. Yeah. And really want us to be there to film. And I think for Candace, who gives all of her life, the good and the bad with me, her mother, everything, and then to let other people not have to do those same things, it's going to leave a bad taste. I know it's in her mouth for sure, but some of the other ladies I can see feeling the exact same way. So there's got to be something. I just don't know what that is. That's not my place to say what, but something's got to happen to say, hey, this can't be the normal again, or we're going to lose our viewership. It's just not going to be the same show.
Yeah. So to be clear, are you guys both saying they should demote Robyn to a friend now? I don't want to read between the lines here.
I think so.
I think Yeah, I mean that's essentially what I'm saying. I think that that would probably be the best case scenario. That way, she's still there on the show because she has a story that now needs to be told and people want answers for. But
Yeah.
do you reward her for that? I don't know.
If you were Andy or Bravo, what would you do with the cast next season?
Okay, so that was a mouthful of what Chris Bassett had to say when he was on Two T's in a Pod podcast. What I will say is that I definitely agree with what he had to say. Of course, y'all are not surprised because y'all know I don't like Robyn, but I definitely agree with what he had to say. I do think that she should not be rewarded for not telling her story. If you're on a reality show, you need to be telling everything. I know there's some things that you have to keep to yourself, but most things about your life you have to put out there. And this right here was a big part of her story, and she kept it to herself. A lot of the times when you're on reality TV and you cannot, speak your truth or tell your story in the proper way, sometimes you do have to be demoted to friendship status. That happened to Sharice when she was on the show. By season 3, producers was probably like, you can't even talk about your divorce. You can't talk about this. You can't talk about that. So what's the point of you staying on the show? And I definitely agree. When you can't talk about certain things, then there's no need for you to be on the show. I personally been saying that Robyn should be demoted. Robyn is boring. Robyn really doesn't bring anything unless she's around Giselle, and she's a mean girl. And honestly, that's just my biasness talking, to be honest. I just don't like Robyn, and I don't want to see her on my screen. And she's lasted for 7 years. And I think at this particular point, we're at an impasse when it comes down to this cast. There's a lot of people that don't really want to do reviews on this show anymore. I know Erica De Niro is one of them who in my opinion, and y'all can tell her I said it, who, in my opinion, arguably does some of the best, if not the best, Real Housewives of Potomac reviews. I love Erica De Niro's reviews. I love Rodney DeVoice's Real Housewives of Potomac reviews. I love Jamie That's Me's. I love Mims's. I love Bundy Blues reviews on Potomac. I love the Brooke Ashley. Like, those are the people off the top of my brain that I could think of that I really, really tune in for their Real Housewives of Potomac videos. Soon as the notification go off, okay, bitch, I'm here. That's what I do with them. Now, some people, I wait a while when they videos, because I can't watch everybody at one time. But I know for a fact that when my notification go off and one of them pop up, baby, I'm going to watch their video. It's just that simple. So I was very heartbroken to hear that Erica De Niro don't want to review this show anymore, but I understand why she doesn't. It's been a mess. So I agree with what Chris had to say, but I want to know what you guys believe. Do y'all think that she should be demoted? Do you think she should be punished for not telling her story? Do you think she should continue on with the flute in her hand? Let's talk about it in the comments. So with that, you guys, this be your boy Scattered by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. If you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boy's up out of here. Until my next video, I will holler at you guys a little bit later. Rest in peace to my dear friend Danita Rashawn, and we're up out of here. Till next time, bye.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Trell. I just wanted to say that I have a new project that's out. It's called Mixed Feelings. It's on all streaming platforms. I would hope that you would go and check it out. It's a really good feel of an album. It's got everything you need and more. It's got R&B, it's got a little bit of pop, it's got a little bit of hip hop. It's everything that you need and more. It's out all streaming platforms, like I said. Please check me out, and you can also follow me at IAM_Trell. That's IAM_TRAMEL. Check me out. Hope to hear from you.